No Man's Sky launched back in August of 2016 and set out to change gaming in some way, as it aimed to be an open world, or shall I say open universe, exploration game, but instead of being wondrous, full of life and mystery, it was a big empty mess of a game. It definitely had potential and there was some fun to be had. Minecraft in space is what many called it to be, but the game's director Sean Murray definitely overpromised and underdelivered, stating during interviews features of the game that would only come in later updates and some that would never appear at all. The game certainly delivered in offering a near infinite, procedurally generated universe to explore with unique aliens and planets to discover, but failed to deliver in almost every other aspect. The game felt empty, lifeless, and meaningless. Exploration felt rather pointless, and the big reveal to what's in the center of the universe was a massive letdown. Hello Games went quiet on social media afterwards, despite the game selling significantly well. Many feel that instead of it being a $60 title, it is barely worth a $20 purchase, as Hello Game is an indie studio's not more than 15 employees. Despite all the hate, negativity, and even death threats, and unlike many studios who abandoned their game when it was received poorly, Hello Games stuck to their vision with 2 major updates since the launch of the game. Fast forward 2 years and we have No Man's Sky next, a gigantic free update to the game which completely overhauls much of the game's mechanics and adds a significant amount of new content such as character customization, third-person viewing, and the highly anticipated multiplayer mode. To many, it went from a No Man's Sky to a Yes Man's Sky. So what exactly has changed? The starting point remains unchanged, with waking up on a planet, needing to gather enough resources to rebuild your ship and leave the atmosphere of the planet. However, you can do all of this in third-person view, and terrain generation as well as draw distances has been improved drastically. The algorithm has also been improved, which delivers more interesting landscapes wherever you land. A new character customization system has been added, allowing you to create your own hero and even includes alien species. Animations has also seen a drastic improvements on your character, but also on various creatures. You'll now see some creatures together, herding, grazing, and fleeing from danger. Their AI has seen a significant improvement as their movement appears more natural and intelligent. In fact, AI has seen an improvement overall. Base building has been hugely improved, can now be put anywhere on the planet with the building blocks that makes them easy to place. The complexity of a base being built has now been dramatically increased, including the size that they can stretch to, with hundreds of new base parts being added, and you can have more than one base. Multiplayer allows a crew of up to 4 players traversing the universe together, helping each other to survive and conquer. Buildings that you can create together can be shared. Dogfights adds for a whole new way of playing, communicating with your team to take on larger ships. It is also fairly easy to meet up with other players, whether it be with friends or random encounters, as long as both of you are playing the same game mode. Community feedback and events is a big push in No Man's Sky next, and soon after the release of this next update, Hello Games planned its first season of weekly content and community events which will be free for all players with no microtransactions. Anybody can take part in these community missions to unlock new rewards and customizations. Their dedicated website is called Galactic Atlas, and the site features points of interest in the No Man's Sky universe, which will grow in functionality and expand over time, in part through player feedback. No Man's Sky is also launching on Xbox, and at the time of this video it is on sale on PSN as well as Steam. So the big question is it worth getting back into if you're an old player, or worth picking up if you haven't played this title already? If you're a new player, then there's definitely a lot to enjoy out of this title. With its endless exploration and multiplayer, resource gathering and base building, you'll easily lose dozens upon dozens of hours on this title, not to mention the weekly community events and missions which rewards you with unique items, keeping players engaged. However, if you're a returning player, then you won't find, say for example, a No Man's Sky 2 here. Look at it more as a No Man's Sky 1.5 instead of a full sequel. Keep in mind though that the update is free, and considering the same kind of content, a company like Bungie would charge $40 for adding it to Destiny 2. In fact, the updates for Destiny 2 is less significant and at a price. Considering all of this content over the 2 years, weekly community events and the overhaul of the game, I would say that No Man's Sky Next is definitely worth the purchase at a full price. There was a couple of framerate issues I had on the PS4 Pro, and players are reporting more drops on the regular PS4 and the Xbox One. However, surely these will be ironed out in smaller patches and updates. Are you a new player, a returning player, or do you feel that the ship has sailed on No Man's Sky? Tell me your thoughts in the comment sections below, and for more videos click that subscribe button. If you like this video, then give me a thumbs up. If you dislike it, then give me a thumbs down, but please tell me why so I can improve my videos. My name is Frank, I'm the Red Side Guy, and frankly, thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next video.